Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're going to be doing Rotation Proof Izzet Counterburn. This one goes out to a particular viewer of ours, Old School Jedi, who's requested a Counterburn deck that's going to be rotation proof. And as I do accommodate my viewers, I'm going to do this one. Not to mention the fact this involves one of my favorite cards of all time, and I can't wait to start playing with this deck. So Old School Jedi, this one's going out for you. So let's get into the deck. The idea of a Counterburn deck is basically two things. It's either red burn or it's counter spells and doing damage on top of all that. So there's not a lot of creatures in this deck per se, but there's a lot of ways to do damage. So let's start off with some of the spells. On the low end, we're looking at shocks, obviously 2 damage. They tend to do more than just 2 damage later on down the line, and we'll get to there. One of my old favorites, I'm still hanging on to this one, Lazotep Plating. In previous versions of this deck, I used to use Dive Down, but Dive Down is going to be rotating out. This is a good substitute, and it creates a 1/1 creature with the amass. But basically, it says you and permanents you control are hexproof until end of turn. So it not only protects you, but it also protects all of your creatures. Negate needs some counter spells. Counter's a non-creature spell. Quench for those creature spells for the same time. Again, this is a good early counter spell to come in, especially in the early game. There's a lot of 2-3 mana power cards that they want to get out early. They're going to tap all their mana for. They're not going to have the 2 to counter it. So late game, it's kind of useless, which is why I've only got 2 of them, but early game, super good. Electrostatic Field. So this is going to be one of the ways that you're going to be doing damage. You're going to be finding that casting instants and sorceries in this deck are going to cause damage to your opponent. Electrostatic Field is one of those ways to do it, and it serves as a pretty good early game blocker. Sinister Sabotage, one of the staples of counter magic, and of course allows you to surveil and pick some of the cards you need. I'm going with Skewer the Critics. There's a couple of different ways you could have gone with this one. Skewer the Critics felt better for me, again, because of all the extra damage you're going to be doing in this deck. 3, it's not just 3, it's usually like 5 or 6 or more. Ionize is a counter spell and a burn spell all in one. Can't beat it. Not only does it counter a spell flat out for 3 mana, but it also does an additional 2 damage. Plus, if you've got Electrostatic Field in play, it's 3 damage. And other things we're going to get to, they're going to make it worse. That is going to be Raul, Storm Conduit. He is a 4 casting cost 4 loyalty planeswalker. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery from sorcery spell, Raul Storm Conduit deals 1 damage. So where we're talking that additional damage coming out, it's coming from Raul. And his +2 allows you to scry 1. His -2 allows you to cast when you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell and you can choose new targets. Fantastic. Fantastic. Raul's Outburst is kind of in here in place of a Lightning Bolt. It's not even Lightning Bolt. Like, what am I thinking? Yeah, like Lightning Strike. It's kind of a replacing of Lightning Strike, sort of, because it is 4. I get that. But it not only does 3 damage to any target, but then you get to look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and one of them into the graveyard. So it does get you to go fish for the cards that you need. My boy, Niv-Mizzet, the Izzet Wizard. 5/5 flyer for 6. That's 3 red and 3 blue. Can't be countered flying, and whenever you draw a card, it deals a damage to any target. When a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card, which does damage. There's a continuous loop of spells that just keep going off and going off and going off. Niv is definitely your endgame winner, so basically most of this stuff is to try to keep you alive until you can get Niv down. And once you've got Niv down and you're hopefully holding onto a Lazotep Plating or a counter spell to prevent him from going off the board, he can just go off and just take over a game all by himself. Mana base is fairly simple. 7 islands, 7 mountains, 4 steam vents, and 4 temples of empathy. So let's go into some games. Alright, let's go play some games with this deck. Old School Jedi, this one is for you. If you haven't done what Old School Jedi has done, which is like and subscribe and comment in videos down below, do that now. It'd be super helpful. We're getting around that 600 mark, which is close to the 1,000 subscribers I was hoping to have by the end of the year. So humble and appreciative. Thank you for all of you. Denny Greatness. Ooh. I feel honored. I am playing greatness. Okay, we've got some mana, we've got some cards. Really wish we had some stuff on the lower end, but alright. I'll let it work. There is a shock when you need it. Not going to get it today. Interesting. Look at all the high... I've got like 16 cards in the low end of this deck. Where are they? Weird. Thanks, Arena. Here's everything that you can't cast. And now it's not going to give me any mana. Watch. And there's this. Well, this one's gonna go fast. Denny, you are right. Holy cow. There's some mana. That's nice. Let's blow up his land. I don't get that. Why put the mana in the mana pool? Like, it doesn't do you any good. I don't get that. Risen Reef. Well, having this have gone already out and about already, that's going to make this super difficult. Because we do not have a ton of answers in hand. Where were all these negates and low-end stuff whenever they came out? Cavalier of Thorns? No, thank you. Yeah, she's still going to hit me in the face with that one. Look, no more mana. Look, Mom, no Hannah. What is going on today? And she's going to get all of her mana. All of her basic forests, anyway. So that's why I like her in a mono green deck better. Dana Greatness. Good job, buddy. Good deck. Man, that went quick. Didn't help that I didn't get any of my low-end cards, but we'll see what happens. It's early. It's early. That's it. I warm up every deck that I play. And of course, I played like 3 or 4 games of this before and won all 4 straight, back to back to back. And my son constantly keeps reminding me, you should record those games in case you have bad days. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I probably should. Just kind of edit it in before and play my warm-up games. Rataplan. That's a cool name. Hey, look, a hand with 3 mana. How did that happen? And low stuff to cast. Holy cow. Opponent goes first, though. This could be concerning. I do like the 2 Electrostatic Fields. It's nice to have those low-end blockers. So we're going to go with the Steam Vents, enter tap, say hello, good game, like a gentleman. Ooh, black-white. Not the Vanguard. You know what he hates? Electrostatic Fields. Because he can slam into that all day if he wants. My suspicion, of course, is that we're looking at Orzhov Vampires. So this will be... Ooh, Vampire of the Dire Moon. I was expecting Sorin here, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen, which is a good thing for us. We're going to wait. Because he's got a whole bunch of things we do not want to let have happen. Sorin? Mortified? No, thank you. He'll swing in with both. I'll block here and he'll gain 1. Alright, we got all the mana we need now. That's good. I could probably still get away with casting another one of the Electrostatic Fields, because I can still quench any spell that he comes... Quench or negate any spell that he has going down. And just on cue, there's Quench for us. And of course we'll block the Vanguard, let that go through. There's another Quench. Now we're getting into Niv-Mizzet territory here. So now he's going to cast one of his big vampires. Aperture of Blood, cast down. No, I kind of like that. Thanks. All I need is a Planeswalker now. Or Niv. Niv would be amazing right now. Skewer the Critics. No. I need either Ral or I need a plane. Or I need Ral or I need Niv. Niv would be perfect right now. Mortify. I'm at least going to get the 2 damage out of it. I assume he's going to pay that 2 to continue to kill that. Sure. Okay. And now he's tapped down. I'll do the 3 damage to make him actually spend the 4 life to keep it alive. Because it actually does more damage to him doing that. Sure, shock. If I have to take a choice between the 2. End of his turn, I'll just shock it again. Yeah, this is going to get a little bit crazy with the 2 of them. I assume you're going to pay 4 and take 1 for it. I don't know that I would have done that, especially considering how low you are. Oh, and that's the shock for the win. Oh, close game. Close game. Oh, Niv would have been amazing right there, but I'll take that. I will take that. That would have been a lot of fun. Alright, let's get a couple more games in with this. Ooh, we got it paired up right away. Who do we have? Who do we have? Izzet Ortinello. Ortinello? Someone pronounce that for me. Oh, 1 mana. What is going on? What is going on with the shuffler today? I thought you were supposed to cheat for me. Ah. I always get this. This always happens to me. I have to mulligan and put Niv at the bottom. That's horrifying. Say hello, good game. That's why there's 3 in there, but still, that's frustrating. I love Niv. Niv's the whole purpose behind this deck. Now we got Ionize territory. We're going to go ahead and keep this. I mean, we've got answers in our hand now. We can just at least keep alive the next couple of turns. Ooh, we got all the mana. We got so much mana. At least I can't complain. What you got? What you got? What you got? Nothing? Cool. I'm holding off. He's holding way too many cards. This is a slower paced deck, at least in the early game like this. More negates than I know what to do with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, only 6? We're good. We're going to keep going. We'll wait and see what he does. Ral would be nice to be able to get out, but I need to be able to prevent anything he's going to do to kill Ral. So you really need 6 damage. Paradise Druid. I'm okay with that. Paradise Druid. All the mana we want. No, I'm actually kind of done on mana today. Watch, the next card I pull is going to be Niv-Mizzet. And then I'm going to regret having tossed that. I'm curious as to what he's building up to. I'll take one. There we go. Electrostatic Field. Now I've got a nice little blocker. And enough to ionize anything that comes through. No, sir. And since you gave it to me, I'll kill the Paradise Druid too. Probably going to regret that, but it is what it is. Because now he's going to cast something like, oh, like I just said, Divine Visitation. He's going to cast something. And we're like, why? Why did I just do that? Alright, help me scry. Niv-Mizzet.
It all built up to this.
Ionize, that'll work. I'm actually kind of okay with that. Really wish I had left. Oh, such a good combo. Scry. Give me something good.
Hold still.
Sure. This is going to get painful. Letting Divine Visitation there. I got greedy, and that is what's going to lose me the game, because I let Divine Visitation go through. That is my own fault. Sure. Not much I can do about that.
I should really get back to the lab.
No sense. I'm going to be eating 12 next turn, though. That is going to sting. Good old Niv-Mizzet helps me out right here. No, we'll counter that. And we'll counter that and say no thank you. I'm getting close. I mean, granted, he's going to get... Like, I need something big next turn to help me out, or I am done. And that might do it. I am going to lose this game by 1. I am going to lose this game by 1. This is what the deck's supposed to do, so I will say good game. Very well played. That's a cool deck. Divine Visitation. Also not rotating out, just for the record. So pretty much everything I saw here, I think, still stays in rotation. Cool, cool deck. Darn it. Alright, we'll go ahead. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. We'll get another game or two in. I mean, it did everything I wanted it to do. It's just that was my own fault for getting greedy to get rawled on and letting Divine Visitation go through. Totally my fault. Oh, come on. Watch, Niv-Mizzet that I have to pitch? Oh, really, Arena? So now I'm down to 2. Oh, look, guaranteed a Niv-Mizzet every time I've got to pitch a card. Super frustrating. Sure, we'll keep the shocks. I have not very high hopes for the way that this one's starting off. Let's see where this goes. Calamity. No? Oh, well, at least I got Niv back. If I can just keep drawing lands now, this would be a lot of fun. Ooh, this is a Growl deck. What do we got? What do we got? Domri? Nothing. Okay, so I was actually kind of kidding, but I will absolutely continue to... The sooner I get Niv-Mizzet out, the better. Interesting. Let's just go ahead and cast that. And cast that. Alright, we're literally one land away. There's an elemental. Gonna have to deal with that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to put a little bit of an ouch on here briefly. No, sir. Niv-Mizzet, the Izzet Wizard. He can have it. I'm gonna kill Niv. I love Niv. What are the odds? Who main boards that? Who main boards that? My goodness. We'll find him again. We will find him again. We will get Niv back out.
It all built up to this.
No. I am done with mana. I've got all I need. Thank you. Sure.
Well, that was unpleasant. Guild Mage, Planeswalker,
That'd be nice to have a
Inventor.
blocker. That'll work.
I got it all. Come on. Breathe through it.
Yeah, this is gonna start getting crazy. Cast that out, gives me a good blocker. I'm in the same position I was in before, except at least I can block that. No, don't need any more mana.
Question.
So the whole idea... Huh, wonder why that didn't trigger. No, Chandra. You can have that. Attack with both. I see what you did there. Why the flood? Why the flood?
Ride the lightning.
I don't know that that helps me. Yeah, this is going to get painful real quick. I have a whole bunch of things in there to deal with this. Yeah, he's just going to go straight for me. basically it's Niv-Mizzet or lose. That's useful, actually. That is actually very useful.
Better watch out.
Because we'll do this. Do damage there. And hopefully we pull a burn spell to kill the others. I have the mana to cast it, absolutely. Have the mana to cast that as well, absolutely. That actually worked out to our benefit. Holy cow, what a way to pull this one back. What a way to pull that one back. Holy cow. Well, we're not out of the woods yet, but that was a pretty slick move there, Raw. Thank you. So, we're going to pull that same trick again. Get cards we need.
Jury, and executioner.
Actually, that might be enough damage to kill him. I was gonna say, he's intentionally targeting his own creatures. We'll take that again. Take the land, I guess. The Negate's not going to help us. Don't need any more land. I was hoping to pull Niv-Mizzet to the top. But what it means is we actually have Skewer the Critics in our hand, which we might actually pull on a win here. Despite the horrible showing that we've had so far. Ooh, Chandra. Chandra's going to be painful. It actually doesn't matter, because he'll send Chandra's in and kill Ra. Exactly. And then we will just simply Skewer the Critics for the win. Old school Jedi. Thank you for reminding me of this deck. Whoa. Good games. Good games. Alright, I think we're going to try to squeeze in maybe one more. Calamity. Love this card. Huge fan. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and squeeze one more in, and then we'll call this one a day for this deck. I'm going to probably be playing this a lot more offline. I totally forgot how much I love Niv-Mizzet, how much I love Counterburn decks, period. Mostly because the channel, like, I'm trying to go through and build all these other decks. I never get the opportunity to sit down and play with one just for fun. This has been a blast. Again, none of my low-end stuff. There are 16 to 18 cards that are on the low end of this. I have my concerns. At least if nothing else, they're going to give me the mana. They're going to give me lots of mana, apparently. There is a possibility, with Niv-Mizzet in hand, that we could get there. If this is a white weenies deck like I think it is, the Johnny's probably me. Yep. Oh, a second Niv. Not what we needed. So, if we can get the Johnny's out before he gets too much life. Okay, I'm actually kind of okay with that. Because he has no life gain. He's actually not gaining life from this. My goodness. All of the mana. We are getting creeper and faster into Niv-Mizzet, though. That's how we'll end this. We'll end it with a Niv... Yeah, see, I don't know that I even cast into Johnny's Primate unless I have some way of gaining life. Okay, we've got a flying Johnny's Primate. Cool. Damn, damn, damn. He's gonna get it. I was hoping to get past that. Good play by him. My goodness, all the mana. Can't let this get out of his hand. So yeah, about that. This is going to be close. This is going to be super close. But Niv-Mizzet is in the house. I have no idea what chairs my kids are moving upstairs. Now the upside is if I can get one turn, we will be okay. Yeah, it does not look like we're going to be okay. Darn it. Nicely played. Nicely played. So it doesn't even matter which one I block. They're both going to die. Very well played. I'm not going to die to one of Johnny's. Alright, so for the rest of you in Old School Jedi, thank you guys so much. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know how you would build your Izzet Counterburn deck. Rotation proof, mind you. So, like, subscribe, always helps out the channel. Ooh, when did this claim rewards? Did this season literally just end while I was sitting here? I didn't catch that. Neat. There's some rewards for us. Let's go ahead and open some packs. How's that? We'll open some packs to close out this season. What did we get from Core Set 2020? Dread Presence. Like that card. That's actually going to be in the upcoming deck, actually. And Bag of Holding. So, anyway, as I was saying before, like, subscribe, always helps out the channel. If you have an idea on how you would build Izzet Burn, again, rotation proof, let me know in the comments down below. And until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.